welcome back to Lexington SC Stadium for Week 22 in the USL Super League. Former pro goalkeeper Jeff Attinella and Bridget Howard on the call with you tonight. It's time for the starting lineup, so let's start with the home side. And Jeff, a big name missing on there. Maddie Parsons not in the starting lineup for the first time this season.
Well, the first starting lineup for Sam Stokely as he takes on the interim role as the Lexington coach. It prevents a free opportunity for these players. A new look lineup. We have Cox coming in at goalkeeper, 22 Shepard and 5 Perez at the center back position. We talked about them in the open. Look for them on set pieces.
Lexington looking to make an impact tonight. Now, as for Brooklyn, the Bronx native Samantha Rosette getting back in the starting lineup. You love to see it.
2 changes from last week's tie against Tampa. As you mentioned, Rosette slots into that right back spot, and as well as Breslin comes into that midfield spot as well. The familiar starting 11. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. They liked what they saw last week against Tampa. With those 2 changes, look for this team to press very hard offensively as well.
Well, it's chilly, it's breezy. Folks are bundled up, and so is Jess Silva. Jess Silva has been off and running with this Brooklyn team this year. She's at the helm, and they sit at the top of the table as we enter tonight. And as we look at Lexington, I mean, we talked about it in the open. They had quite the coaching carousel the last 3 weeks. Tonight and for the remainder of the season, Stamp Sockley will lead the charge. He's been the Lexington men's sporting director since 2021, and we are underway here at Lexington SC Stadium. A long ball sent forward.
Because you know you can make a difference.
Here comes Brooklyn once again. Emily Yaple taking on her defender. Sends it towards goal. And Cox getting some early action here tonight. Quick throw in for Lexington. Anna White trying to target Kate Doyle.
When you can see what makes Brooklyn so good defensively. White gets the ball with the goal to the back, immediate center back pressure, ball turns over, makes life difficult for that target forward where they're not able to connect those passes. Brooklyn just does such a good job of swarming the ball and making sure that no attacker has an easy possession on the ball and makes the attackers work for everything that they have to earn.
Sam Kroger on the ball. Long ball sent towards goal. Cox has to get up for it. She does. And Garziano has struck from that range before and scored, so you always have to be on your toes for when 9 gets the ball in that part of the field.
Well, especially when the ball turns over that quickly on a windy night. Why not? Give it a chance. Maybe the wind catches the ball. But the goalkeeper, Cox, was well aware of what was coming. In a good spot to make the easy grab, but...
It was the first time they went down a goal for the first time since October 23rd, which is pretty impressive to go that long without going down a goal, but it really just speaks to, one, their press and how, they just get after teams right from the jump. They were able to walk away with a point in that one. The draw.
Well, until you talk about the trip to Italy, Tampa had games under their belt to start this second half of the season, and that was Brooklyn's first game back. So you expect a little bit of rust. Maybe the team's not in a good unison, but able to get a point in a difficult place to play. And then also you talk about just the difference in the road games that they've had from week to week. I just came from Tampa, and I got sunburned today, and there's a different issue here.
Mackenzie George on the ball. Leah Scarpelli rockets this one back towards goal.
Underneath of it, the arm goes up from the Lexington defenders for the offsides. But again, I think if George could have the defender showing her left foot the entire way, if she's able to take.
Great defensive effort from Lexington. Sam Kroger picks it up again, and Emily Yaple sends a bouncer towards goal.
Tall in her goal, not overcommitting to one side or the other, keeping herself balanced and coming up with a big time save. A little bit too easy if you're the Brooklyn defense for that ball in over the top, but a great job by the goalkeeper at Lexington to bail out the team in that 1v1 situation. But again, if you're George, she's showing you that left foot. Just take that opportunity to touch it to your left foot, even if it's not your strong foot. It opens up the goal for you quite a bit, but a good shot on target, but Cox was up to the task.
That was a great ball played forward. I believe it was Leah Scarpelli. It was just a looping. And that'll do it for the first half. Lexington gets over their first mountain, making sure they keep it 0-0 here in their spring home opener. All played out wide. Maddie Parsons picks it up. Parsons at the top of the box. Parsons plays it towards goal, and it just goes wide.
Or are they going to play a little bit more conservative and try to ride out this point? Of course, anything can happen. There's still time in this game, but getting a little bit of a tidbit on what they're going to try to do here. If they're comfortable with the 0-0, if they're still going to try to go for it.
Maddie Parsons, when he gets something on it, and here comes Lexington at the top of the box. Moyer lays it out to Parsons. Parsons sends it to the back post. And Cori Sullivan on the end of it, but just goes wide.
Oh, it's a great opportunity here. Lexington has this energy. Parsons puts a dangerous ball in. And as you're watching it live, I really thought there was going to be an opportunity for her to rise up over the defender, Rosette, and bury it into that far post, but unfortunately it just goes a little bit wide. I think in that one you want to try to head the ball back where it came from, make the goalkeeper have to go back to the other direction, but it's a dangerous opportunity coming off the energy from Lexington.
And that is it from Lexington. And there we have Sam Stockley, all smiles.